Cybersecurity is tougher than ever, which is why finding a way to manage passwords correctly is the only way to keep them safe. And with so many online accounts demanding stronger, more complex passwords, the process can get tricky. But today, I'm going to show you how to keep your credentials safe, minus the stress. There are a few ways people tend to manage passwords, and just to clarify which ones are actually secure and which ones almost guarantee trouble, I've created a tier list from the worst to best options. At the absolute bottom of the D list, we see methods like paper notes and text files. Neither of these has the protection of encryption. Anyone could see them at any time, and they're very easy to lose. Now, moving on to the C level, and it pains me to say this, but it's our memory. This memory method only ensures that you use the same easy to remember password everywhere because, you forget the harder ones. Moving up to my B tier, using a built-in browser or cloud manager, such as the Google or Apple versions. While these are better than the previous two methods, there are still plenty of drawbacks. For one, Google is notoriously bad at keeping user data safe, continually gets breached and leaks data. Furthermore, it doesn't come with zero-knowledge architecture, for crying out loud. This means that any employee at Google could easily access any of your passwords. Downfalls like these are likely to leave you wondering, are password managers safe? Well, the right ones are, and in a moment, I'm going to show you the ones that come with actual secure measures, such as modern encryption. Options like Google and Apple, on the other hand, offer much less transparency about password vault protection, and they're not yet audited. That leads to the method of password protection on my A tier, dedicated password managers. Using a reliable manager such as 1Password, NordPass, or RoboForm, for example, is a strong way to keep any password safe. With that being said, the absolute most secure method of keeping your credentials safe is by using one of the best password storage apps on the market, such as my personal favorite, NordPass. This app comes with multi-factor authentication, so it's by far one of the safest and most efficient ways to organize your passwords, and it's backed by experts, myself included. NordPass offers the best possible encryption, XChaCha20, which is a newer, more updated version of the standard ChaCha20. What's more, there's also lots of additional security measures, and the app itself is convenient to use. Now that you know the best and worst ways to keep your passwords safe, let's dive into the best password manager tutorial with NordPass. First off, you're going to want to download and install the app from their website, which mainly consists of clicking a few buttons when they're prompted. Now, to make sure you're getting the lowest possible price on a NordPass plan of your own, I got the exclusive discount that's going to automatically be applied at checkout. You can access it via the QR code on screen now, or just use the link in the description. All right, once the app is installed, it's time to import all your old passwords and to create some new ones. To do this, click the settings icon on the main dashboard, then press import items. If you're importing from a previous password manager, now is the time to select those CSV files, or you can click spreadsheet and choose the files from there. Next, you're going to want to navigate to the password generator tab on the dashboard and create some new, stronger credentials. You can customize everything from the length and the strength to the characters, words, and more. And once you're happy with the final product, you can copy and paste it anywhere or save it directly to the app itself. You can also store other sensitive information in the Secure Notes tab. This is ideal for things like credit card information, medical details, or social security numbers. In the future, you're going to want to regularly use the password health feature to ensure that any passwords continually stay strong and effective. If this feature detects any weak, old, or reused passwords, then it's time to go back to the password generator and create updated, more secure passwords again. Now, in order to keep all these passwords as secure as humanly possible, you'll want to set up both MFA and 2FA. NordPass has a couple of easy to follow tutorials right on their website, so you can set them up in minutes and have a permanent layer of security added to the login process. Now that your passwords are extra protected, the final features to enable are autofill and passkeys, which add extra security and convenience. Autofill can be set up in the web browser by navigating to Settings, then the Autofill and Autosave section. After enabling both of these, a NordPass prompt is going to now appear whenever you try to log into an account field. Clicking the prompt will automatically fill everything out for you. As for setting up passkeys, you're going to want to go to the Passkeys tab on the dashboard and click Create Passkey. You'll then want to accept the notification pop-up in the NordPass tab asking for approval to create a passkey, then just verify anything if prompted and hit Done. That's essentially how to use a password manager in a nutshell. And it's a similar process for other industry-leading providers as well. A couple of my go-tos include 1Password and RoboForm. In my opinion, 1Password is the best password manager for families since it has multiple vault systems, tons of features, and though it costs a bit more, also includes 2FA. RoboForm, on the other hand, is the cheapest provider of the day, and though it's a bit basic compared to 1Password, also has protective 2FA and gets the job done. Now, you can get any of these suggested password managers at a much cheaper price by using the coupon that I left in the description. Remember, the best way to stay safe in today's digital world is with a reliable password manager that has 2FA and or MFA, just like the 3 options we covered in this video. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.